This tutorial is part of a series of several videos that dive into Oracle R12's new features. Additional videos can be found on IT Convergence's website as well as on our YouTube channel.
Hi, my name is Ann Ristow and I'm a Managing Principal Instructor with IT Convergence. Today I would like to show you how to use one of the features within the new Professional Buyer Work Center delivered with Release 12 of eBusiness Suite. Our focus today is going to be the Auto Create feature, which is replacing the Release 11 version. So, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to log into our Vision database as the Purchasing Vision Operations responsibility. From there, I'm going to choose the new option, Buyer Work Center. Within the Buyer Work Center, I am going to choose Requisitions. Notice when you come into the new requisition screen, Oracle is going to default a series of views. From here, I have pre-made a view of old requisitions, and what I requested was that the view showed requisitions that have not been assigned to a purchase order to date. So I'm going to choose my view, Old Requisitions, and click Go. Oracle returns based off of my query of old requisitions, which is here are all of the requisitions that have not currently been assigned to a purchase order. Now, in order to demo this, I need to show a couple of new features. One of the really nifty features, that's Kansas for fun feature, is being able to split a purchase order. Maybe I do not have the ability today to purchase 4,755 of whatever this is. So I am able to split this. Okay. And maybe what I can purchase is 755 items, and we'll put the other 4,000 back on the beginning line. I will need to save my split. I will requery. So what I want to do is select this item SB88328. I want 755 of them. Let's find something else. A lot of that product. Let's just grab another one. What I'm going to do is over on the right hand panel it says I want to create a new order, and for the operating unit Vision Operations. Because of what is selected, I'm just going to choose Add, and what will happen is over on the right hand side it will act like a shopping cart, and I will get the items that I want to add to my shopping cart. Notice I have two Vision pads. Now granted it's the same product, but I hope that you get the gist of what's going on. Let me see if I can't find any more. And I'm just going to keep querying through here. Looks like all we have is the same item that hasn't been purchased yet. So I will add a third line. Somebody was really slacking on their job. So notice it's just point and click. If I wanted to and I had other requisitions out here, I would be able to query off of those. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. So now let's go back over to our document builder. Notice I have a list of items that I want to create a purchase order from. From it I could clear, I could update a particular line, or I can just go ahead and create my new purchase order. I want to go ahead and create my new purchase order, so I'm going to choose the supplier, Advanced Network Devices. And I know that they're in Fresno, California, so I'll just go ahead and choose Fresno. At this point, I'm going to hit Create. It will take a moment, and this is the new Auto Create. So what is happening is we are taking the information off of the requisition, and we are transferring that information into purchase orders. Once this is created, my cursor, or the screen, will flip over to the purchase order screen. You know, one of the things, I guess, while we're waiting for this to work, I should mention is the fact that in Release 12, the old purchasing screens are still there. So you do not need to use these. But from a personal level, all the information I need is right here on a single screen. So I think Oracle's direction is to make these forms easier. They are taking jobs that we have within corporations, and their philosophy is stay on one form and do all the work that I need to do. Now, granted, there is no way that Oracle can anticipate every job that a single person does. Okay. Here we go. We took the requisition. We were on the Requisitions Demand Workbench, and notice it created purchase order 6049 to Advanced Network Devices in Fresno. I am logged in, and my bill to location is V1 New York City. Okay. So the screen I want you to notice is relatively the same information as what you had in Release 11, but it is using the new HTML version. I'm on the header. Let's go click the lines. Here are the 3 items that I purchased. Now, what is very nice is I could select an item and I could actually make edits to it. I could also change my need by date at this point. Now, if you remember in the forms-based product, after you were at the line, you went over to the you went over to the schedules, or the shipments. And so therefore, what you did is you picked a line, clicked shipments. In the shipments, you would put all of the different need by dates. And then for each shipment, you would go and you would have to click the distribution. This was very cumbersome. I want you to pay attention to the fact that I have 3 line items. I'm going to choose the first line, click schedules, and what I will see is the schedules for all 3 of these line items. So here's my 1, 2, 3 line items. I have 755 items that I need by July 12th, 2008. This was a really slow buyer, but notice I could split this out as well. So I can say I want 55 items, and I want those by the 12th of July 2012, and 700 items, if I type properly, 700 items still by July 12th, 2008. Obviously, we've missed that deadline. Now, again, I want you to notice you have the 3 line items, and they're each repeated with the actual line item number. Then each line has a schedule. So for this particular item, I have broken it into 2 delivery date schedules. Now I am going to choose the item and click distributions, but it doesn't matter which item I choose because I'm going to go to the same screen. So from the distributions, again, you will see that there are 4 schedules, 3 line items, 4 schedules, and from here I can make adjustments to the distribution. So here's your line items, your schedules, and then these are my individual distributions. And again, you do have the split capability should you want. I'm going to go ahead and save this, which if I want, I can come over here and I could submit this purchase order for approval. So I hope that what you are noticing is that the new purchasing work center, the new buyer work center, is actually easier to use than the old way. Once this submits, one of the things that you will notice is it will send me back to my Requisition Demand Work Centers, where I can once again take a view, hit go, and maybe begin working on yet a second purchase order. So that concludes our quick tutorial on how to create a purchase order from the new Purchasing Work Center.
These and other topics are included in our Oracle Applications workshops. I invite you to explore other areas of Oracle R12 and to take advantage of our seasoned instructors. Please visit the workshop page at www.itconvergence.com/workshops. Thank you.